I'm not here to be the bearer of bad news. I'm just here to be a realist as I am. And what I have to say today is like, if you want better for yourself, drugs ain't the way. Respectfully, it's not. You don't solve a problem with the problem. If something is harming you in order to give you something, is that really a gain? Not really, because I feel like when you gain something, you genuinely gain something, but you're not losing in return. Like it's not like a double-edged sword where like you take one side in and the other one is just like giving you flowers of bliss or whatever the fuck the case may be. But it's like it shouldn't be that way. Like if like I don't know how else to put this, but like alcohol, for example, okay, like I could admit when I'm drunk, like I be happy. I be really happy. But the thing is that alcohol is gonna cost me. If I really drink alcohol every day, it's gonna cost me my fucking liver. Should my happiness cost me something that's gonna take away from my life? I don't think it should. That's what I mean by you can't solve a problem with the problem. If y'all want to smoke weed, I already know how it is for weed smokers. It's different for everybody. I know I'm one of the people who is different for me. The way it, like, what it does to one person is not what it does for me. That's why I've realized that, like, as much as, like, it was, like, something that I really liked and thought I enjoyed, even though it was never good for me, like, it's not gonna work. As much as I wanted to feel something other than like pity about myself and like being self conscious, just like really like having a strong freaking dislike for myself, I would much rather feel those ways than smoke weed. I don't care because like when I'm high, it enhances it, and that's why I'm like, oh my gosh, like I feel bad, but I would rather feel bad than smoke and feel worse. I'll take bad over worse any day. I would take a earthquake over a tsunami, and is that wrong? No, and that's what it is. It's like you can't want better for yourself, but then you're doing drugs. Okay, this is the thing. When I'm saying drugs, okay, I know this is kind of like cut every second. But when I'm talking about drugs, exclude weed. Okay, weed. When I'm talking about things, no, weed might fuck up that memory. Exclude weed. I'm not excluding myself. Exclude it. Exclude it. Okay, so weed isn't in the picture. Okay, so let's rewind. Okay, so guys, if you want better for yourself, drugs is not the way. It's not the way to go. That's the thing. That happiness that you feel like those drugs give you, the happiness that alcohol gives me, that's a happiness that I want to find on my own. That's a happiness that I believe I could find on my own. That is a happiness that I want for myself, but without it harming me. You know, I want to be able to like love life and for it not to stab me in my stomach, me loving it. You know what I mean? It's like you can't be in love with your future but then like you do coke every day. Come on, you know damn well you're not gonna live past like 40 years old. 30 even max. If we're being realistic right now, you're probably fucking not. Cause what that's gonna do to your body, what that's gonna do to your body, babes, you're cutting your time really short. Really fucking short. So it's like, how do you it's like I realized like it was literally today where I had my dab pen in my hand, and I was like, honestly, when I look to my future and what I want to do, I stopped smoking weed for a reason, and the fact that I'm smoking again, it shows me exactly why I stopped. Because I want more for myself. I want my creativity and just like all my ideas to just like spur and just like release themselves and just come out just like that. But the thing is, weed sets me back because why? It takes me into a state of mind of just like a type of self-hatred, and I can't like want to post videos and just like showcase myself when I'm hating it when I'm high. That's why I'm like, as much as I just want that feeling of just like smoke, just like to be able to like, well, just like that smoking sensation, you guys get it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It won't be worth it. And as much as even I think about vaping, it's like, what does vaping do? I'll admit vaping, it helps with like me being anxious sometimes. Of course, I bite my lips a lot when I'm anxious, but when I have a vape, I kind of just like sit there and just but it's like I much rather just sit there and bite my lips because biting my lips isn't killing my lungs, but when I'm hitting a vape, it's definitely killing me day by day. So, it's like as much as I am in love with my future, it shows that maybe I'm not that much in love with it as I think I am. Because if I were, I wouldn't be vaping and doing all this stuff. But the thing is, actually, I haven't vaped. But that's why I was hitting that pen because I lost my vape. But not gonna lie, I haven't been thinking about buying a vape or anything. So it's like that shows progression. It shows that like I'm falling back in love with myself. I don't want to do the like hit the dab pen anymore. Even the fact that I was able to just give it away, I was like, oh, that's progress. That's progression. Because that's just showing me I'm getting back into the state of mind of wanting more for myself, of being in love with myself, and being in love with myself doesn't come with harming myself. That's why these things that are gonna deprive me of a long life, it has to go. It's not worth it, honestly. Like a vape, I probably will have one by next week. I can't even lie. But as of weed and like any other substance, like any other drug, like I've never even thought of doing anything else because I know myself very well to the point where I know like it would probably destroy me, and I don't need that experience to actually realize like I was destroyed. That's why I'll be like, you know what, you're gonna be destroyed, so that's enough for me not to not want to. So respectfully, I'm like, hell no. Molly? No. No. Who's Molly? Literally. Crack? I don't know. Just like a no. No. But for real though, it's like if you want a long life, if you want to live like past 30 years old, and you're like 20, 18, 19, and you're doing all these drugs, babes, that's make believe. No shade or nothing, but that's make believe. If I sat up in front of here every day with you guys and I showed you guys me snorting a line of coke, you know what you guys would be doing? You guys would be sitting here watching me die, and you guys would probably know like, oh, he's not gonna live long. Like his last video is probably gonna be when he's 30 years old or something. Yeah, and I would probably realize that too because like again, if I'm doing this hardcore ass drug, like what future is gonna come? You're frying your fucking brain. You're gonna be fucking brain dead. Okay, that's why if you're gonna pick up any drug, go smoke weed. It's not because the thing is, it's not good to suggest or recommend drugs at all. But the thing is, if you're gonna do something, go smoke weed. Go smoke weed because it's gonna be very difficult for you guys to go overdose on weed. But if it was coke, that's very likely. If it was Molly or any of these other substances, very likely. But off of weed, it's like, babe, you're gonna have to smoke like 100 spliffs in a day. Can you even do that? I don't know. I couldn't even do like three. And I've been smoking for a while. Two is enough to kill me. So what? Three for the two. You know. So it's like honestly, leave that dope alone. Wait, how am I? No, leave the drugs alone, guys. Like, I get it. It's cool. It looks cool. Like when I'm smoking a spliff, like I feel sexy as fuck. But at the end of the day, I just want to be sexy being sober. Okay, I don't want to be sexy with a spliff in my hand, even though it do make you feel sexy. Do I want to smoke? No. See, I'm joking. That was a trick question. Why did you say yes? Leave the drugs alone, guys. Do you want to live happy lives? Do you want to live a long life? Do you want to live 100 years? Our life expectancy ain't even 100 yet. You want to live 80 years? Leave the drugs alone. I get it's fun, but you need to understand these things can alter the whole course of your life. You might turn to be an ass, a donkey. Do you want to be a donkey? Oh, every day, can't we speak? Hey Jackson, how you doing? Wait, why is that what I imagine that to be like? But for you're gonna be brain dead. Gonna fry your fucking brain. Ain't no you're gonna have a brain in your head, but you basically not might as well not have a fucking brain because it ain't really working. For you guys get the point. If you want a long life, leave that dope alone, boo. Leave the alcohol. Maybe like don't leave the alcohol. You want to go get drunk on the weekend? That's okay. Just don't do it like every day. Like just on the weekend. Like maybe even like Friday to Saturday. You know, like every 2 weeks or something. Maybe every week. Sorry, I'm part of the problem. Let me shut my mouth. Okay, I'm done. You guys get the fuck. I'm gonna cut the fuck up now because. But you guys get the point. I love you guys. I want to see you guys one day. That's why it's like live long enough so I can see you, so we can see each other. No, let's see each other. I love you guys. This pimple, ew.